Zitakuja tu.
Najisikia mzee.
Alright, good morning, good evening, depending on where you're watching us from. My name is James, and this is Convo, encouraging conversations that matter. It's that time of the year again. It's February. It's all about heartbeats and horizons. You know what? Next week we're gonna have a very beautiful event here at Zetech University, Loyola campus, just talking about conversations that matter to us as young people, and we are calling it financial wellness and beyond. And before then, we have a pre-event, just having a conversation with amazing ladies and gentlemen here. And I want them to introduce themselves to you, just to say hi to you, and then we'll all from there. And I'll start with my left here.
Hi guys, I'm Tobias Okoth-Ondiek, a graduate of International Relations and Diplomacy, and also a former student of Zetech University. It's nice to be here, and I hope it's going to be a fruitful discussion.
Amazing. Sure.
My name is Cherotich Beatrice. I'm a student at Zetech University doing journalism year 3.1, and I hope this conversation will make an impact.
Sure.
So I'm Christine Leomo, and I'm also a student at Zetech University, and I'm doing a degree in journalism, 4th year. I'm looking forward to having more about today's theme.
My name is Ryan Brown. I'm a student here at Zetech University, preferably a media student pursuing my Bachelor's of Science in Media and Digital Communications. I hope this conversation will be a fruitful conversation even as we proceed, like my colleague Tobias has just said.
Wow, amazing. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm so thankful. Thank you so much for coming out and agreeing to have this conversation. I know you guys are busy, and it's an honor for you guys to just show up and have this conversation with me. So, we're going to talk about different conversations. One, we're going to talk about money. We're going to talk about relationships. We're going to talk about mental health or mental wellness. We're going to talk about our career. Are we planning to build up our career? Are we planning to, grow our career? Whatever we are planning to, we're going to have that kind of a conversation. But more importantly, we're going to talk about the finances. And maybe we can start with the finances. And maybe what I would love to hear from you guys is when you think about money, what comes first in your mind? Maybe we can start with the layout from my side. Yes.
Just like you said, money.
Yes.
I felt like smiling, some comfortability. I just feel stable. Have you ever felt like you are at the place where you should be? Yeah. That is what I think about money. It's an essence of stability, comfortability, and with the money you can do anything that you want.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a sense of belonging that enables you to escape the financial, emotional, physical stress you are at point.
Okay.
That's my brief definition of life.
Oh, great. Let me hear from Christine.
Money. When I hear money, first of all, I see respect.
Yes.
Let me just say it this way.
Yeah.
Kuna vile wanaonanga ule mtu ako na pesa, you are very much respected. I see that.
Yes.
And also money, I think it helps someone reduce stress. Unajua, let's say maybe you have a kid in school. Oh, I don't have money to pay the school fees. It gives you stress. So having money, you can do anything. You can travel.
Okay.
You can be comfortable. So.
Be comfortable. You just said something very important there, that money kind of reduces your stress.
Yeah.
When you have the resources, money, you're not so stressful. You're calm. Good. Let's hear from Chelo what she thinks.
Personally, I think money comes with some sort of responsibility. I'll back my friend up on the point of being a stress reliever.
Yes.
If you don't use money responsibly, of course you'll hautakuwa na financial discipline, so utapata you're using money for the wrong reasons.
Sure.
And then utapata in one way or another you're straining to do something that is more important to you.
Yeah.
So my opinion, I think money it comes with a lot of responsibility.
So when you think about money, responsibility.
Yeah.
Perfect. And Tobias, what do you think?
Money. When I just mentioned the word money, finance.
Yes.
That is definitely peace of mind. Peace of mind first, then sense of belonging.
Yes.
When I have money, I can fit in anywhere. anywhere, everywhere I go. When I have money, I will fit in. Even if I leave this place today, if I have money and walk into Parliament, I will fit in. If I walk into the beautiful resorts outside, I will fit in. So definitely sense of belonging everywhere you go.
Yes.
And then peace of mind. When you have money, you can do whatever you want to do at whatever time you want to.
Yes.
And you can't talk of financial discipline when you don't have the finances.
Of course.
Yeah, so as much as it comes with the financial discipline and everything, but it's also peace of mind because you can do whatever you want to do at whatever time you want to.
Yeah,
because
sure.
you have the financial muscles to flex and everything. Yeah.
Wow. I like your perspectives of finances, and I would make it a challenge. For example, right now, if you're given 1 million right now, what would be the first thing that your mind will learn to? What is it that you would do? Chelo, you want to start?
Yeah. At first, I wouldn't believe that I actually have 1 million. I think I'll sleep on it first
You sleep
to
on it.
confirm, so that when I wake up, I confirm that I'm not dreaming.
Yes.
It's real.
Uh-huh.
And then now, I really don't know what I'll do, but I think I'll give it to my mom because I don't know what I'll do with that much money.
Okay.
Yeah.
Leanne, you have an idea? What do you do?
You know, she has said like that. I'll just feel like pesa ama vijiti.
Talk about liquid money.
You see that?
Yeah.
Pesa ama vijiti. Waking up and getting that I have 1 million
Yes.
in my bank account,
Yes.
or let's come closer in my M-Pesa.
Yes.
M-Shwari direct wrong number. Ngoja nione kama actually I do that. If you send me money wrongly, narusha M-Shwari. Usiponipigia. I did something like that at sometimes back when I got 5,000 shillings na sikuwa najua inatoka wapi. Kumbe ilikuwa ni pesa ya msee, alipeana namba yangu ati hapo nafuliza. Little did I know. That is what happened. If I receive that kind of money, bills, sure. Vile najipenda gari kwanza.
Yes.
Yeah. Settling my bills and getting my place to the right place that I need.
Okay.
Because I don't want stress. Yeah.
Good. So you get 1 million, the first thing you think, ni kapili kagani kamenikomia, sio?
Naweza
Then you clear
lipa
that.
rent ya 2 months.
2 months.
Kwani
You're
rent yako
fearing this
ni
money.
500,000?
2 months. Ama maybe, naweza amia na Kamulu by the way.
You'll move. I hope you
Because
still bring.
I'm very tired. You know, I have some kinds of friends and they like visiting.
Okay.
Unaelewa?
Yeah.
I don't want mazoea. Yeah.
You want to privacy.
And I need to expand my territories.
I see.
Mazoea Europe.
Christine, what would you do?
1 million right now.
Yeah.
Honestly, according to the way life has shaped me a little bit,
Yes.
I think I'll buy a land for my family
Yes.
and bless them. And also, sitawapea zote. Obviously, kuna venye tu nakanga chini sema kwenda, nataka kwenda maybe, I love nature.
Yes.
So I'll obviously think about my places I wanted to visit. Mbio kabla hizo pesa zisapia.
Okay.
I just go.
Wow. Good. Tobias, tell me, what would you do
If I wake up tomorrow,
and found $1 million in your bank account?
$1 million in my bank account, the first thing, tomorrow is Thursday, right?
Yes.
Why you are laughing? So on Friday, I'll definitely have to take part of it. Not that much, but like 50K or something. We party with friends. Yeah, to celebrate it first. That is what we'll do first. Then another thing, I have some thoughts of investments in my mind. Yeah, because with around 500,000, if I get a piece of land in let me say Limuru, or let me just say Kirinyaga, in 2 seasons of investing in agriculture, I'll be having like 3 million or something. Yeah, because I have someone we've been discussing with about investing in agriculture. I also love agriculture. Okay. I love farming and everything. Yeah, so I have thoughts of investing maybe in pig farming, or cattle, or maybe just crops. Yeah, because if you look at the areas I've mentioned, the climate is good, and definitely the land doesn't fail.
Yes.
It always have returns.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
Because that is how I would think of the future. Like investment, that money,
Celebration.
I celebrate it first, we bless it, and then we invest. And definitely we can't invest the whole of it.
Yes.
My mom has to also to come in the picture.
Yes, yes.
I put them somewhere.
Quite interesting, quite interesting. Well, that tells us maybe, or this could take me to the next conversation and ask you, what is your money vibe? Are you the person who gets the money and then you want to spend it, or do you have a budget? You know, how is your money vibe when you actually get the money? Do you have a kind of a budget for yourself that you say, if I get this money, this is what I'm gonna do, or get the money, call my boys, call the girls. What is your money vibe, Leanne?
Personally speaking of money vibe, I'll say that it depends on the season in which I've received the money.
Okay.
There is a time, let me say like January, this period that we are in.
Yes.
I know we have a lot of budgets that are outstanding us. Like I've said, bills.
Yes.
We have our parents, they are relying on us.
Yes.
We have our siblings, siblings. We have investments we want to do. We have every sort of thing that we want for ourselves.
Yes.
So that's one, our budget will come first. And then there is the other bit of it being a spendthrift, but not necessarily that you have to be a spendthrift to enjoy the money to totality. That one comes when you see, when you have money, you also have to enjoy whatever you have.
Sure.
Because you can't tell me right now that I have money and I'm lasting or I'm craving for KFC. I want to go and get some chipo. I want to go eat some kuku, pizza, try places like she has just said she will go for a vacation.
Yes.
And I don't know if she can. I just don't know. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine.
So I think I should hear from Christine. Are you a budgeting pro kind of a person?
Honestly, I won't lie. Sometimes, okay, as Ryan has said, it depends on the season.
Yes.
But this season you might get money and you find like, even this money can't solve my problems, maybe. Just say,
So you squander it.
you squander it maybe.
Yeah.
But sometimes I think, kuna time too, in Africa you say, let me try and be responsible.
Yes.
At least I think it helps. But saizi naweza sema, kuna vitu na prioritize, na kuna zingine nachukulia maybe. Utafanya saa zingine with that money.
Maybe just to add on what she has just said,
Yes.
an observation that I've made or a research that I've made is that you only get money when you have problems. Money does not come when you're settled. Most of the time you'll find it when you have problems that it won't even solve like a half of your problems. It will come and go. So budget. That is now part of your budget.
Yes.
There is a place we say that you have to have cautionary money. You might get sick along the way. Anything can happen.
Yes.
Yeah, for emergencies, expenses. So that one also is in the budget.
So you're saying that budgeting is important.
Budgeting is
Very
important.
important. Okay. Chelo, what do you have to say? What do you
Yeah, I'd concur with Ryan. Budgeting is important, but I'm the type of person mwenye, tumia pesa ikuzoe.
spend?
I spend.
Itakuja.
Itakuja tena.
Nature
Mungu
hates
aliprovide
vacuum.
ya kwanza, itakuja tena. So you just spend and spend and spend,
Yes.
but responsibly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah. It makes sense. You concur?
For me,
Are you a money spender? Do you budget? How do you
I'm not more of a budget person.
Yes.
But it always depends on what amount of money I have. Yeah.
Yes.
I'll definitely spend. If I have a lot of money, I'll spend.
Yes.
But if that is whatever happens to me. If I have a lot of money, I'll spend. Like I don't have a budget, but I'll walk out. I'll just remember, I don't have such a thing.
Yes.
Like maybe my house or something that I need.
Yes.
Then if I have the money, I'll go and get that thing. So I'm not more of a budget person. Like I want to leave the house, I want to go and buy this. No, I don't do that. I might end up coming up back with different things. Yeah. So when I find the money, I just walk around with the money. If I find something that I want, I take that thing, move along with it. Yeah. Not more of. Not budget.
Not more of budgeting.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Now, and now this, let me ask you, and maybe I would want to hear from Kristen first. And this is about, can you tell me, or if you've experienced something ridiculous, either you've bought or you did with the money when you received it, something ridiculous you've done with your money that you later on you're like, oh my goodness.
Hey, wacha kwanza ni jam. No, let me tell you. The time I got money, I worked for it.
Yes.
And I got the money, I said I just spoiled myself.
Yes.
Sasa nilikuwa nimeplan nijipeleke mahali, but hiyo nitasema siku ingine. The time I bought clothes. Unaona zile zenye unaendanga wanasema hakuna kujipima kama haujui size yako, go and look for the size. I said next time naweza kuja hapa I won't find these clothes. So I risked. I got them. None of it fitted me. I can't give it to anyone. I can't. So ziko tu. It hurts. Nimeumia.
Come here,
Never
chest.
again.
Come here, chest.
Thomas, you that question kind of talk to me.
Woi.
Alilipa shinse.
Nakumbuka mimi the following month nikifungiwa nyumba after pesa kukuja, alafu nikapeleka deni fulani sherehe. Like the money came from I guess my sister registered her line with my mom's contact. So when she sent me the money, it wrote my mom's contact, and I thought like it's my mom who has sent me the money. And I called to confirm what the money is for, because my mom definitely sends money with a purpose for it. And then she tells me, I haven't sent you any money, so maybe it's your sisters who have registered their contacts with you. Then I was like, oh, so this is just some free money. I decided to call this bitch, we go partying. Yes, tulienda party. Nikanunua drinks, and then after the lady kukunywa alianza kuniambia usinishike. So I felt like that's the most useless thing I spent, like time napata pesa, and then with the other thing I spent the money on irresponsibly on something that ilikuja kuniuma. And then nakumbuka the following month nikifungiwa nyumba juu kwanza ilikuwa tu pesa yenye nilispend na the balance nilibaki nayo nimalize rent, zilikuwa zinaendana hivi. Kumbe sikuwa najua nimepangiwa, lakini fear women.
Toby, I just now understand where you're coming from, because there's some point you had asked a question. How much money would you spend on a lady when you take her out for a date, and you're asking whether 100 bob is too much? Is that
100 bob?
100?
Okay, maybe we can hold that thought. I understand now where you're coming from when you ask the question. Chelo, have you had an experience?
I don't think my experience was as bad as any of yours. But mine was, I love eating.
Yes.
But I'm not gluttonous, but I love eating. So I had saved some amount of money. I decided, you know what, this restaurant, I've seen it for a while. I need to go there for some time.
Yes.
Personal date. Nipeleke tu solo. I went there. I'm looking at the menu. I'm seeing very weird stuff.
Yes.
Nasema chakula hoteli haiwezi kuwa mbaya.
Yes.
So I just ordered, and hiyo picha yenye iko hapo, I don't know what it is. Nasema tu niletee hii. Wow. Wow.
Umechoa majani nini?
Ilikuwa ina taste vibaya. Na sasa huwezi rudisha. Sasa you just have to eat it. Juu sasa umelipa pesa mingi. So I was just there. I actually cried. I cried, nikamwambia niletee maji, and then I just left.
Then you have experience.
Yeah, hey, I'm a man with experience. Yes, it was. You know, inaniumanga hadi wa leo. Ladies, I don't know if you understand this. Mshaisikia mtu anaitwa pilot. Pilot, aviator. Okay, it was as a result of peer pressure.
Yes.
I received some money from someone I don't want to say.
Yes.
When I received this money, then I have my colleagues back at home, friends, sini majirani, 3 boys.
Yes.
So naonanga huyu akicheza, huyu anacheza, huyu anacheza.
Yes.
Mimi ndo sichezi. I don't participate in anything. Naponga tu kwa nyumba, idle, sleeping and every other thing.
Yes.
So one of them came and told me, Ryan, jaribu. Day one nilijaribu.
Yes.
Out of 10 bob nilitoka na 400 shillings. Mimi ni gwiji, mimi ni pro. Hiyo 15,000 vile nilitumiwa. Bros nilieka yote. Nataka ngapi times 2. 1.99. Pesa ilienda. I think wow, that's the point I left playing that
Yeah,
game.
Wewe si
Ukingojea ifike tu.
Nilikuwa nangoja 30,000.
I think Christine is even better because at least Christine can see where my money went.
I know. So I think that is the worst experience
Wow.
ever
Wow.
I've gotten from money. But I learned a lesson.
You learned a lesson.
Huwezi omoka na gambling.
Let me ask you this final question in that area of finances. If there was a lessons to be taught, let's say a lesson 101 about finances, what would you learn about money? What would you want to learn about money?
Personally, what I would like to learn about money, and I'm still in the knowledge of learning,
Yes.
it's what she had just said, financial discipline.
Yes.
It doesn't mean about budgeting, keeping your money and
Yes.
every other. But financial discipline is broad, and I would just like to hear from different personalities
Yes.
as they elaborate their thing. Because you'll find if you are Shero is a speaker today,
Yes.
she'll speak to me about financial discipline.
Mm.
Itaniingia vizuri,
Yeah.
but I'll not get it to the point that it hits me.
Sure.
So I think I'm still at the point where I need this thing. I need to be taught
Yes.
what to do. Currently, I've been working on my investments, personal investments, something that I can wake up in the morning and say, wow, that's my money.
Yes.
Wow, that's my, but I still feel it's not enough.
Yes.
I still need some more lessons, and I'm still on the process of learning that.
Okay. Christine, there's some specific lesson you want to learn about money?
I would like to learn how to sacrifice for some things. Like, I think I need to harden up. Let's say there was a time I had a lot of money, and maybe mi nikipita tu street naona I won't turn it aje. I just want to like sit kuwafurahisha, but I feel like anahitaji hiyo pesa kuniliko.
Generosity.
Yeah. Sasa
Community service.
There's
Ryan
sometimes-
anamwangalia anatamani tu akuwe uwe street kid.
I'm trying to imagine Madam General. You see, najionanga, unashaiona ile street. I also used to do that, but from the bottom of my heart,
Yes.
nilikuwa napeana ma 10 bob,
Yeah.
20 bob, nikiwa
Yes.
the pennies kwa mfuko. But saizi, siezi peana. The reason being is, unaonanga vile wanakwanga pale kwa street. Siku moja nimepanda gari, nimekaa vizuri na hii suti yangu. Nimekaa vizuri. And then, mchafu mwingine anakuja kando yangu, angalia. Mwenye amekuja kumbeba pia amevaa suti kama mimi, sitting on the same position where I'm sitting. Then I was like, we, si nilikurushia 10 bob.
was a
I
lesson.
wish I knew. So, Madam Generous, please continue.
But that's a lesson you learned.
I took a kid
Yes.
kwa hoteli ya madhe tu kama mimi. Pia nimeenda kwa madhe ndio. Nikamwambia madhe patia mtoto chakula. Alisema nini? Mimi nataka soda na nataka hii specify. I'm like nakusaidia na una specify. Sasa kumwambia I can't say that. But sasa I don't know. Hata kama anadanganya, I don't have that heart of not giving out.
Okay.
Now see, kuna sometimes I think najihat mwenyewe.
So what you're saying, if I'm getting it clearly, is that you want to learn at what point should I be generous?
Yeah.
At what point should I withhold my money?
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay. General.
My point is the same as Ryan's. Financial discipline.
Discipline.
Yeah. I have nothing else to add.
Okay. And discipline, you go. Tobias?
Mine, I guess whatever listener saying, I also do like those I spend around.
Yes.
Like I don't have limits to those I send because I might have money right now, and then my sister just tells me ati niko hivi na hivi na hivi. I'll send that money without thinking of mimi kesho na the following day nitafanya nini, ama mtu aniambie I'm in a fix, do this I'd fuliza for that person, not considering mimi nitafanya nini the following day or something. So I also like someone just teach me when not to be generous and when to be.
Okay.
Yeah, and then another thing, how to find money to invest.
How to find money to invest.
Yes.
Because we're always talking about investment.
Yeah.
Where does this money come from?
Where does the money to invest come from? That is what I want to learn, because to make more money, you have to find money,
Of course.
and invest first. And there is money in investing. But where do you get the money to invest? If I could know where to get the money to invest, I would definitely sacrifice. I would not sleep for the whole month. I would never sleep awake looking for that money, so I invest.
So there's where to get the money, and also even how to get that money.
Yeah. Where and how to get the money to invest.
Perfect. Amazing. That is a beautiful conversation about, and I think we can talk about finances, and this conversation can spend a whole day talking about money. But it's quite interesting because on 21st, we're gonna have people who have an understanding of finances, and they will help us even demystify more about finances. And because I believe as young as we are, we need to develop money discipline, and more importantly, even understand money itself, that can help us, because by the time we are growing up, and age will catch up with us. At some point, we are not strong enough as we used to be. So at some point, you're not able to compete with others. And so what you do when you're younger with your resources and in terms of money also determine how well you live your life later on. So we're going to learn all these things. But going straight forward let's talk about mental health. And you mentioned about how money calms you down, you don't feel stressed. But before we go that, I would really love to understand, what is your understanding when you think about mental wellness? What comes in your mind when you hear people talking about mental health? What comes in your mind first? Yeah. Chelo, you want to start?
In good terms or negative terms?
Whichever way, whatever comes to you when you hear mental health.
Mental health is more of having a stable state of mind, not having problems, deep thoughts, like you're just calm.
Calm.
Yeah.
Christian?
I think I have the same as Chero.
Yes.
Mental wellness. I think it's when your brain, personally I think about my brain, it's just stable. No deep thinking and not too much excitement.
Not too much excitement.
Yeah.
You are at the middle.
Hapo katikati.
Okay. Mark,
Basically, when you speak about basically when you speak about mental health, what comes to my mind is peace.
Peace.
Peace, just one word.
Yes.
The reason as to why I see peace as a word in my mind when you speak about mental health, let's give a definition of noise.
Yes.
Noise is any sort of disturbance, be it external or internal.
Yes.
When I do not have this kind of noise that keeps on roaming in my brain, thinking, sickness, is only noise to myself.
Yes.
I just need something that is peaceful environment to my brain. Yeah.
Wow. Peace and don't have those noises.
Mental wellness, a state of balance from within you and your surrounding.
Yes.
You are not disturbed, and everything definitely everything cannot work out.
Yes.
But whatever makes you comfortable,
Yes.
whenever it's working out, and whatever you desire, whenever it's working out, I'll say that is a state of mental wellness.
Mental wellness. I think mental wellness is an important conversation, because for me I look at it as the ability to overcome challenges, because we all experience those challenges. You buy your clothes that no longer fit you and you're wondering, man, that's a challenge. But how do you process that kind of an obstacle? If you're able to go through it peacefully and stress and not being down. For me, that is my mental wellness is okay. I'll feel the pain, I'll feel it, but I'm able to overcome that and learn later. But let me ask you, guy, what do you do Because maybe you can tell me when you feel low, you're feeling down. What do you do to help you come back alive, or something like that? What do you do? Or what do you engage in when you're feeling low and you're feeling your moods are down and
Like you said, when I'm feeling, like you asking me when my moods are down, basically what I do is making myself happy. How do I make myself happy? I have a friend outside there. She's called Santa. Alitaka nimechizi. Nimechizi. And I hope hawa watu wote pia wanasemanga nimechizi. Sometimes I just stand na dance tu, hata sijui na dance nini. Zile steps zingine na
kupiga nduru.
Na kupiga nduru. Actually I shout. Napiga nduru. I think that's something that always helped me get off something that is disturbing me. It's a form of crying it out.
yes.
I remember I went to a funeral, sorry to say this.
Yeah.
I went to a funeral and my friend's parent had just passed away. And then instead of myself telling my friend,
Yes.
oh, calm down, pole, Mungu siji nini, never. Unajua kenye nilimwambia? Lia ikutoke, that is one. Ameshaenda, ameshakufa, alifa kukufa. Because I was feeling like mzazi ya kufa ndio, because the parent has been sickling for like 8 years. Tunaendelea the 9th year.
Yes.
Still our watoto ameteseka. Remember their dad was a principal and every other thing. They are living a sort of life that is not giving them peace.
Yes.
So I was like, they have to do this, cry it out,
Yes.
bring it out, let it go.
Yes.
Actually, I usually have myself let my things go.
Yes.
Even if people could see that I keep quiet. My friend Santa was just telling me that napitia shida lakini nanyamazia. I keep quiet
Yes.
for some time
Yes.
and then let it go. That's peace to me.
Okay.
That is mental health to myself. Yeah.
Great. Christine, what do you do?
Personally, I have a few.
Yeah.
The first way I calm myself down, I love listening to music.
Okay.
So I put my headphones on,
Yes.
listen to my favorite music, and at least it calms me down. But there are some moments when I am down. I think kuna music tu nataka kusikiliza na ndio inaongeza machungu. But sasa hiyo huwa natulia tu mpaka time itakuwa sawa.
Yes.
Secondly, I call my family. I'm so close to my uncle. Let me not call me a Gen Z. He doesn't like being called Gen Z.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm so close. I can say anything to him. I can call my mom.
Yes.
Naweza pigia Ryan lakini Ryan akona makelele. Huyu.
It's a noise.
Noise ile alisema hiyo disturbance. Ni yeye, but he makes me better.
Yes, good.
And also my best friend Santa.
Perfect.
Yeah. Huyo hawezi bishana naye, lazima urudi normal. Yeah. And also the last thing, poleni, I go to somewhere calm.
Calm.
Yeah. It's just peaceful.
Solitude helps you come. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Alrighty. Sheila?
I have several.
Yes.
Depending on
Calm.
the level of your
down.
stress nini. I stress bath. Like I just go into the shower, nafungua shower, I just stand there with my clothes on. Whether cold or hot. Yeah, nasimama tu hapo. Ideally naweza kimbia kwa mvua pia, but hiyo mzazi alikataa. I scream kwa pillow though, because kwa mzazi kidogo italeta shida. Majirani watafikiri kuna shida. So I scream in my pillow. I'm not a crier. I don't cry. I don't have tears. So sometimes I listen to music. Hiyo isaidiangi sana, but I try. Na ni vulgar music ile yenye inaongeza hasira hadi sasa ubust. Hiyo.
Okay.
they feel feeling. Yeah. Another thing, I distance myself from my phone. Like I just leave my phone
Yes.
in the house, switched off or anything. Then I just go to nowhere in particular.
Yes.
Just walk, doing nothing, alone or with friends, just walk, laugh around, and then I'll just recover and come back to normal. But definitely it depends on the level of the stress penye imefika. Yeah, sometimes inafikanga time yenye you have to speak out.
Yes.
But the moment I speak something out, it has left me.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't get to think of it any other time. And then I learn to live without regrets of my actions or anything. I don't always regret my actions.
Yes.
However adverse they might seem, but I don't regret because it's something you can't reverse.
Sure.
Yeah, it has already happened. You cannot reverse it.
Yes.
The last one, probably, I always sort my issues with priority and things that I can solve.
Yes.
You know, there are some things that might be stressing you out and you can't solve them.
Yes.
That is stressing yourself for nothing. I look for things that you see in my bucket list. There are things that are stressing me. This one I can sort this one out.
Yes.
I take that one and solve.
Yes.
If I solve just one of
Yes.
them,
Yes.
I will have achieved a lot in that month or in that week. I shall have achieved a lot.
Yes.
Because focusing on whatever I cannot achieve.
Okay.
Yeah. So I work with priority. Whatever I can sort out first, I do it, and then it's realized.
Let's talk about relationships here. And how do you navigate that bit of when you're feeling stressed, or like you're saying, you're feeling down and you don't want to? How do you navigate relationships? You've spoken something very important, that you call Santa, you call Durian and all that stuff. So how do you navigate relationships, especially when you're feeling stressed? Do you run away? Do you want to hide? How do you handle your relationship, especially that point you're feeling? Because you all experience that stressing moment. All of us, I do. How do you navigate that as a young person?
As for me, since I am very comfortable maybe around Ryan, Chero, and Santa,
Yes.
I think time I am very much stressed and I really need someone.
Yes.
They're the people I want to be closer to them. But let's say niko karibu na wewe na ni wewe ndio person unanipea stress, I really don't want to be around you. I look for reasons to avoid you. Heri nitafute vacation. Niende pesa zitanipata mbele. Oh no. Yeah, like, but there's this my family member.
Yes.
Let's say my mom and my uncle.
Yes.
These people, whether the problem is so mighty, I really like feel like lazima ajue hata kama ni kitu yenye nimekosea,
Yes.
kama ni boyfriend girlfriend issues.
Yes.
I swear hiyo nayo nasemanga hata kama sitasema watajua, acha niseme mapema. Ndio. So I feel like comfortable.
Yes.
Relationship yangu na yao it's tight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Maybe when it comes to that one, I always feel like I want to keep my friends close.
Yes.
I want you so close, like na feel wewe ndo chip enzi. You are my cream de la cream.
Yes.
I want to keep them so close because when they are far from me, you know, when they are close to me, I get to speak out.
Sure.
There's some things I get to tell them.
Sure.
But the moment I just leave them and get to my place,
Yes.
back to my idle mind. So I'll be thinking things that are negative that will be backsliding me.
Yes, yes,
So to avoid that one also, after departing from my friends,
Yes.
my phone, watch Netflix, watch movie. And I want to watch something that is so vigorous,
Yes.
that will make me feel so intense. And then after that one, I think I'll be okay. The following day, after to marafiki bado. Even though that's like a healing process to myself. I'm recovering from my state of mind of being imbalanced.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow. Amazing. Tell us, how do you navigate that space?
The relationships, like how people who are close to me, I have friends who will tell you the truth. They won't hide you like, oh, now you are going through this at CBO, they marinate you with lies so that you feel better at that time. No, they won't do that. If it's about love, they will tell you your problem is you love too much. So I just have friends. You are laughing. I have friends who they will hit you with the reality. Na hata wewe utaenda ujiite kama mkutano useme nyewe hapa mimi ndio nilikuwa nini. So I'll always hang around nikiwa feel down kabisa like nini. I hang around those friends and then when definitely men you will share. And they will tell you the reality. They will hit with the reality. And when it gets to their turn, I also hit them with the reality. There is no time for marinating you with lies and to make you feel better. No. If you are supposed to feel bad ikutoke. But we just make sure that it's the reality.
And that is the kind of friendship with the one that is holding you accountable.
Sometimes we make very silly financial decisions, but then saa zingine you do say hiyo imeenda haitarudi. So I have friends who they will hit with reality, and that helps me a lot.
Interesting. Chelo, do you have the friends who just or they pamper you? How do you navigate that space?
I have specific friends that I usually tell my problems. Now that I've already told you I was depressed before, I usually have issues with trust. You can't trust everyone. You don't know what the person will think of you, judge you or something. So I have specific people. Like, let's say Ryan, if I have problems with, let's say I don't have food, I'll go to Ryan. I don't have rent, I'll go to Christine. I don't have this, I'll go to this person, Tobias even. So I have a group of friends. They don't know each other, but I talk to them depending on each and every issue, and I keep them close. Because now that I am nikiwa
pole
hiyo alafu mimi namba 27
wakati nilikuwa hizo nini sessions za kuongea hiyo story ya depression, something that we were told is ukisikia kuself harm usikae peke yako, because you'll be triggered to do so. So I avoid being alone mentally and physically. Like of course naweza kuwa hapa hivi na nyinyi but akili haiko hapa. I just think of nitafika home saa ngapi ama nikae peke yangu nianze kujikatakata. Like there's just some pleasure you have in seeing blood coming out. Najua ni mbaya lakini it really happen. So I like being around people. Na niongee, initoke.
And that helps you. Amazing. You know, you just reminded me something I've always believed, and this is how I do it. That it's important to talk to a friend. It's good to be vulnerable to another person. But then, especially for us men, we don't want to talk to everybody. So you need to have people, and who I say that have earned the right to hear your story. You see, so not everybody whom you can tell what you're going through, but you have specific people who have earned the right based on your relationship and the experiences with them, so that if you don't have learned, it's easy for you to talk to Christine. Like, hey, Christine, this is what is happening. And you won't feel afraid that Christine could expose you further. So I think the issue of relationship, and I like the fact that you say that I have to call somebody. I can't do it alone. I don't want to be alone. I think for me that is very profound and helps us maybe even manage those moments you're feeling low, because they'll come and we always experience them. So that is huge for me. So I want us to go to our careers and run away from mental health and relationships and the issue of money. And I don't know, you guys, if you are thinking about the best environment for work in your career, let's start there. And there's something you would want to tell, let's say, that specific human resource manager. Think about in the future. What is this one thing you would want them to prepare for you in that environment? Thought about yourself working in an environment. I don't know whether this is too hard, but have you ever thought about it and what the kind of environment you would want to work in or something like that? Ever thought about it?
I guess I'm gonna start because right now I am out of school. And
Yes.
definitely I want to focus on my career.
Yes.
I feel like there is one thing I have always told myself. If I don't have the peace of mind whenever I am working,
Yes.
I will quit. However much it's paying, however much I need that, I'll quit. So what that human resource manager who wants to hire me,
Yes.
I will always you see this thing of people saying that I work under pressure. Also, I work best at level of peace.
Yes.
Spendi haraka, just give me work. I'll definitely give you the best. But okay, if you bring your hurry in it and pressure and a lot of work stuff,
Yes.
I'll definitely switch off. So I just need that environment where focusing on work, it doesn't drain my mental health. I can say, for example, I was in attachment
Yes.
in a government institution for like 3 months. Yes, the work experience and everything was good, but considering my personal mental health, like when I finished the 3 months, I had to travel home immediately the night I finished that assignment. I had to travel to my mom because the whole 3 months was just, I don't know whether it was because I wasn't being paid, that is why I felt so. But it was just that I committed, I did well, and almost everyone there was commending my work.
Yes.
But when I left, I felt like my physical fitness, my mental, I was like drained because I used to wake up at around 5. Thika Road jam, I am out of the house by 6:30. You get to town saa zingine by 8 or 8:10 and you're supposed to report there. Because I also don't like being late.
Yes.
I always like being in places in time.
Yeah.
So when it's 8, I'll always try 7:50. Before 8, I'm always there.
Yes.
So like the morning, the traffic, then you have to stay fixed to a desktop the whole day because there is no like specific time that work will come. Work can come at any time.
Sure.
Yeah, so it's that from morning to lunchtime, you go for lunch, you come back, then sit from that time to 5. You are just fixed on your desktop, maybe some free time, a little free time for your phone. I feel like at my age, yes, I want to build my career, but I love flexibility. Flexibility around work, like I can have time, sometime I go do my physical. I'm someone who I like being fit.
Yes.
Yeah, so I would love time, go do my physical exercises, but I also want to build on my career. Yeah. And I just say I'm always a diligent one. When you give me work, I'll give.
But you
my
need that
best.
peace of
But
mind.
I need that peace around me. Stuck you in stress. Like even if you're a colleague na unani stress, I'll just cut you off na ni work na wenye. Sorry to say, but hata huko penye nilienda, I was just 1 month into that place, but niliwaambia watu wengine mimi siwezi kusaidia kazi, or I can't because where do you get the guts to call me lazy when not even my parents have told me that? Just because I've told you a fact. Mtu anakutuma uende mahali for 30. Place anakutuma ushaambiwa hiyo masaa they don't allow people in that place at that time. Then you tell that person that, and then they tell you you are just lazy. I just told her, you know what, if I'm lazy for the rest of the time I'll be here. You don't send me. And however much I was free, I could be free the whole day and she has a lot of work, I couldn't help. Yeah, because mimi I value sana my peace of mind. My peace of mind. Just give me that peace of mind and I'll do it.
Christine is listening to you very keenly.
Nashtuka.
I would want to have to react. What is your reaction about the environment that you're working in?
First of all, I would like a peaceful environment. Like I love cleanliness. Sasa isikuwe ile place yenye nyinyi ndio mnafika ndio mwanze kujipanga sijui kina nani watafanya nini. And you know kuna these people who are like wakiona wewe ndo umekuja saizi, they want to manipulate you.
Yes, yes.
Like I really fear that. Sitasema nimeanza kufanya kazi, lakini nilikuwa nasikiza Tobias and I'm like, hey, where am I going to? Because mimi personally I like attention, so nikiweza fika a place where let's say employees hawasikilizanangi,
Yes.
mimi nitakuwa tempted kuwasikilizanisha wote. So I'm like, I would like a place where people are free with each other.
Yes.
Alafu hakuna mse anakaa wewe ni mkubwa kuliko wale wengine, like kuna ka ground ka wale wako low,
Yes.
wengine wako up.
Yes.
And then pia mimi sipendi pressure because I can work within the time limit. Lakini sikuja na wewe unafanya nibu futa hii sijui nini, I can quit that day. It's okay, kaini na pesa zangu, hii pressure siwezi make. Like yeah,
Yes.
I like giving out quality work. So naweza work na timeline yenye niko comfortable nayo.
Yes.
Na pia kwa kazi pia it's comfortable, siti najifikiria peke yangu, but nikiona hii kazi nafaa kudeliver na hii time ya organization and it's okay.
Yes.
It's fine with me, I'll just deliver.
Chelo, are you concurring to the thoughts about you?
Yeah, I'm concurring because yeah, kila mtu lazima akuwe in a peaceful state of mind.
Yes. Yes.
I don't like being supervised. Unasikianga tu weird like nika unanitafutia makosa.
Yes.
Uko tu hapo uone makosa yenye nafanya. So just let me be. Give me your instructions like fanya hii.
Yes.
I'll do everything. Na uniambie tuseme I need this work by latest leo ama leo jioni. But usinipatie a tough deadline I can't meet. Just give me ample time.
Yes. Leandra.
Wewe nimengoja.
Okay.
Personally, before I even answer the question,
Yes.
In my life, I've always believed, I believe in destiny,
Yes.
in fate. Be it 2 years later, be it 1 year later, 3 months later, you see whatever is yours and you truly possess it.
Yes.
It's God who gave you.
Yeah, sure.
You'll reach that time and you'll own it. Just like my brother was saying that he pursued international relations. It is God who put him in that place.
Yes. Yes.
The best time will come and he'll get that job.
Yes.
He'll be in that position. Answering the question is the environment that we like to work in is an ethical, conducive environment.
Yes.
When I'm talking of an ethical, conducive environment, I'm simply touching on colleagues.
Yes.
I just love colleagues who mind their businesses because colleagues could be an obstacle to you at work. Colleagues could just be a barrier that you don't understand it comes from what place to which place.
Yes.
Because basically you could be doing your work there, but somebody is just watching over you.
Yes.
Maybe that person was eager to get the managerial position that you're currently owning, but just fighting you back with issues. I remember I had undergone something like that, but I thank God that it just disappeared.
Yes.
My colleague was just having his own issues. So alikuwa na stress zake za home.
Yes.
Shida ya colleagues, they'll carry their stress from home, bring it at workplace. Like he has said, frustrate you into work.
Yes.
Number 3 is that looking at that HR over there, you seated over there, I expect that guy to understand me, read my heart, listen to my brain, listen to my voice, feel the passion in me.
Yes.
Then put me in the position that I like. The reason as to why I'm saying this, I've pursued journalism, media, and every other thing.
Yes.
Media is broad. There is PR, there is photography, there is what.
Yes.
Please sit there. See which position do I love most.
Yes.
We've spoken in this interview.
Yeah.
We are currently speaking, or the conversation has ended. Feel it. If you feel the vibe, if you feel me that I think the position you place me, it's good because I could be fit in some other positions.
Yes.
But yes, I don't like doing them. I want to venture into this position.
Yes.
Where HR hapo?
I'm with
Nione.
you know, thanks so much, guys. You know, we can continue with this conversation. I'm looking forward that we can extend this conversation maybe some other time because I think there's so much. I would have loved to hear more and more from finances. I think there's so much I could ask you about finances. We've not spoken so much about relationships. We could have loved to, you know, have that conversation. I would love still to hear more about your career. What are your plans with your career? Are you planning to progress with your career? Are you planning to get employment or self-employment? Exactly what are you planning to do? And I think we can have these conversations some other time.
Yeah.
But on 21st, next week Friday, we're gonna look at some of these critical issues that affect us as young people. And one of them we've said, your career is very important. Either you're gonna go to employment or you still go to self-employment. Still very important. Your relationship, either romantic relationship or relationship with your friends, your family, your siblings, all those relationships, even at the office, because you get people there. How do you relate? Because relationships are important. They will sustain us. And we have so much we can talk about. More importantly, this time around, we're going to look at resources in terms of money. And we're going to look at it. How does it affect other areas of your life? How does money affect your mental health? How does it affect your career prospects? And how does it affect your relationships? Sometimes when you don't have the money, you don't want to show up. So
Strangers.
exactly. There's all those kind of dynamics. And that's what we're saying. Our theme for this year is financial wellness and beyond. Yeah. So now guys, I'm looking forward to having you on that particular day. Make sure you have a friend. And before I let you go, I'll ask you to talk to our viewer and tell them something and invite them to the event on 21st. I can start with the lion.
Which
I don't know which
camera?
camera you're looking at. This one or that one?
I guess I'll be looking at the camera over here.
That camera, yes.
To our viewers outside there, I think the first point that I would like to give you is that Convo Africa is the best place to be, and it's the best place to entangle your thoughts. You entangle your thoughts, you come out from the miseries that you've been thinking about. Actually, I've brainstormed, I've learned from my friends, but as you are outside there, don't miss on 21st coming to this conversation, because there is a lot that has to be spoken, and you'll get inspired from the conversations that we'll be facing. But something that I'll leave for you outside there: listen to your heart, listen to whatever you desire, listen to yourself. It's all about listening. It is you and you alone, not your parent, not your mom, not your guardian. It is you at the end of the day. Even if you will be married, it is you. The ball is on you. I'm done.
So to our online viewers, I really want to thank you for giving us your time and listening to us. And we know you have also your thoughts about whatever we have talked about. And next Friday, we're also having an event on the same to expound more on whatever we talked about. And you'll get to know more about this and also give out your thoughts. So Convo Africa, it is. And I would like to tell you one thing, as Ryan has said, listen to your heart. Maybe you want to do this and you think it's important, but maybe it's not maybe a priority that much. You can listen to whatever you want to do, and maybe it can save your life. Maybe let's say unataka kwenda kupati sana, you have money, but roho yako inakuambia don't fikiria twice. Just listen to your heart. Maybe you are to go there, try some shit na ikuharibikie. Don't. I just want to say thank you once again. Bye.
I think I'll just add on what they've said. Thank you for viewing us. Thank you for taking your time to actually listen to our shenanigans.
Hiyo kizungu yote unaita shenanigans. Please come up again.
Hizo experiences zetu.
Yako.
Tulia, ni nini zetu.
Except my aviator.
Wanasemanga inapanga learn by experience, but smart people, they learn by other people's experiences. Be smart.
I'd say a few things. I always don't love advising people because watu ni watu wakubwa, kila mtu anajua kitu anataka. So I always don't like advising people, but for today I'd just say something. If you have a way to figure out life, please be with people around you. As they say, if you want to go fast, you go alone. If you want to go far, you tag along a friend. Yeah, because they will keep you company when things get tough on the journey. they might be drawing you back when you want to go fast because of story, but when you have an obstacle, they will definitely find a way to get out of that trouble. And then another thing, one thing that has kept me going, never run away from your problems. I think however adverse, however bad they are, never run away from your problem. Face it and do it. You will always find, the next time a problem comes, you will find it easier to solve. And all about Convo Africa, Heartbeats and Horizons. I was part of this show last year. I guess it was launched.
Yes.
It was launched here last year in the auditorium, and I was part of the, let me say, organizing team. And I just want to say it was a great experience. And on 21st, I'd love if you come and also learn. Like I was part of it last year. I can't wait for the one for this year, and I can't miss the one for this year. So just join and learn, because Heartbeats and Horizons, it's a great place. Yeah, you learn a lot. Thank you very much. Waiting to see you on 21st. Yeah.
Oh, amazing. Thank you so much, gentlemen. It's not about heartbeats and horizons. It's not about what makes our heart beats. And when we look in the future, you look at the horizon and see the possibilities for our lives. That's why on 21st next week, Friday afternoon, we want you to be part of us. We want to come and experience. We want you to come and learn. And who knows? You never know what you take home. So I'm inviting you, come and let's learn together. So again, my name is James. I was joined in by an amazing team of ladies and gentlemen here. We have spoken so much, but time faded us. So till next time, it's a bye-bye from us.
Bye.
Bye.
Cut.
You're good?
Cut.
Mini Shida,
Wow.
why have you said gentleman? I'm the only gentleman here.
Ah.
He's not gentleman. He's rough.
You call
You are
yourself.
very rough.
You call yourself.
You're a rough man. You're a rough man.
Natubia
I'm
kama
a
ndio
rough
nini bro.
You are very rough.
So your girlfriend told you.
Haina comeback. Nimefaint, nipeleke hosi.
Ndugu kuna vitu nafanya hivi.